So I got a matchup here against an English player. I'm KT as usual, playing on Confluence, 1v1 ranked. It's Xbox controller only. I'm Diamond 1 and my opponent is Conqueror 1. Let's get into it. So I actually played this guy earlier today and lost badly. He was playing as the French. We were on Gorge and, you know, I didn't feel too bad afterwards because, one, that's my absolute worst matchup. I hate playing against the French. And two, he's a Conqueror 1 player, so, you know, he's supposed to beat me. So anyway, we got this matchup, and I recognised him, remembered that name. I was like, okay, cool, this is a chance at redemption, because I feel very comfortable playing against the English. And recently, pretty much 95% of the games I've played against them, they've always gone with a two-town centre build. So that's what I'm expecting in this game here. And I'm looking to go heavy on the cav. Normally I would go Principality of Antioch and then, you know, get the +1 on the melee units, but still go heavy on horsemen. But for this one, I wanted to go Kingdom of France, because not only do you get the Chevaliers, but you get the, I think it's 15% increase on, in fact, let's have a look. Let me double check it. But I think it's 15% increase production time for military units. I'll have a look, I'll double check it when it's going through. So yeah, as the scouts are doing their thing, I kind of was behind, but then he gets in front of me here actually, which is annoying, but it is what it is. So you're going back home. It's just a standard opener. First 6 fills on food. Next 2 go out to gold, and we just rally to food until we get the age up. So looking to go out with 14 fills, I think it is. So we got 12 at the moment, 2 more pop out. So one more will pop out, and I let the 14th come through before I do the age up. Okay, so it's queued and the age up's going to come in after, so we'll double check it. Yeah, +15 land military units are produced +15% faster and cost -5 gold. So that's fantastic. What I would say though, the Chevaliers don't scale well. As soon as you go into castle, you're going to want to go to Templar brothers. So if you're going to go into this unit and make a lot of them in Feudal, you really want to make really good use of them. The fact that I've got my sacred site right in front of me here, I'm going to get my pilgrims rolling ASAP. Let's have a look at the map. Okay, so I've done my half. My opponent was greedy and came in as well. He came across my base and into here. So anyway, I'm going to make my way across to his base now. And something funny happens actually. I get trapped and actually well, almost get killed by his villagers, because I forgot that English have that ability. But I just get trapped because he has a wood line here. You can see it here. It completely runs along to the wall. So when I first looped in and got around, his villagers didn't see me, but then they started shooting me, tried to escape, and I got trapped. So anyway, I've gone up and instantly safe passage. I'm also, my 2 gold rolls I took off and put on food, so I can get my 150 and 250 for my sanctuary as well straight away. So let's quickly look at that. Safe passage is going through. I don't want to put a stable down just yet, even though I've got the wood, because I want the pilgrims to start marching first. Then I'll start building my my army. So sanctuary got in straight away, and as you can see, wood's racking up. So it won't be long before I've got the 150 to put the stable down. And then I need a bit more wood. Okay, here you go. Here's my scout. So I come around, and look, his villagers are going to start peppering me. Okay, it doesn't happen now. Let's see. Okay, so I come around and I realise, yeah, I'm not going to make it past here. So I actually come back And look at this. Ah, man. Maybe I should have just tried to make it. Or I could have just stayed there because these guys regenerate health, right? I could have just waited it out. But yeah, I got trapped. And in my mind, I was like, this is not a good look for me now because now he's got... Look at this wood line. This double wood line is so defensible, if that's a word. So he's got a choke point here and then, you know, just needs to wall off here. But he's got his... Yeah, it's a really good spawn for him in that respect. He's got his gold there. Berries in the back. Okay, he might have to venture out for this, but right, so this is where I die. But at least I spot the council hole. I knew he was on stone, so I knew he was going to go for second town centre. And look, he's gone for it on the berries, so he hasn't taken the risk. You know, this would have been prime location as well, deer and berries, but quite far away from where he is and outside of this kind of fortification zone. So lost my scout, but okay, no problem. I know what I'm dealing with. I didn't unlock this area of the map, but I see I've got deer over here, which I'm planning to go on later. I've got deer in the front and quite a lot of gold, although that's not really what I'm after. But yeah, berries, stone, I know where it all is. So putting down the blacksmith because I've got so much wood coming through. And as you can see, jumping on deer. So once the food income starts rolling, you can see the gold income's going to really flow because I've got 6. Okay, there's his scout. Coming to have a little look. Let's get rid of fog of war. So he sees that I'm on the deer, but I mean, he's chosen what he's doing. Look, so he's walling off already. So my first upgrade is going to be +1 ranged defense, and that's because, yeah, he's gone up with Council Hall, so I'm expecting archers. However, he's just doing eco upgrades. Let's quickly get army value up. Yeah, he's not making any units. He's just going into his second town centre. Ah, docks. Right, okay. This is interesting. Why didn't he put his dock over here? That would have made a lot more sense. That's a bit of a schoolboy error, man. That's literally the bridge that I'm going to come over to come and attack him, and I'm going to literally go past the dock. It would have made a lot more sense over here. Here is not a good idea either because it's my route to his base. So anyway, that's the first thing that I attack. So I've got army building up. The scout's going around so he sees what's going on. I actually kill his scout, I think, because he hides it in the corner. So I try to block him in and then send my horsemen over. Let's just do the job. So I've got 3 chevaliers. Make sure there's no way for him to escape. So yeah, once I've got 4 or 5, maybe I'm going to make my way over. But yeah, look, his second wall's going in. And now I just think about it, this was such a bad mistake. He's put 2 docks in there. 1750. Alright. So, here's my horsemen, they're making their way out. And yeah. I'm moving to, because I'm assuming he might be on this food here, so I'm moving here. But then I'm going to see the docks. I'm putting in wheelbarrow just because I've got a lot of gold. I would have put in survival techniques already. But let's have a look quickly at army value again. So he hasn't made any units. But ooh, I almost let him go. Yeah, that villager almost got away. I think my opponent starts to make, spearmen straight away. Hardened spearmen and archers. So let's go to his base. So he's got barracks down obviously he's got his council hall, so he's sending them out straight. But it's not enough. Like, I've got 5 chevaliers here, so 1 or 2 spearmen is not going to be enough. And I'm pretty sure at some point when I get enough wood, I'm going to put down my archery range as well to deal with his spears. Yep, archery range is archers on the way. He tries to send a demo, which is pretty cool. Like, I rate, you know, he's got skills, but I was able just to get out of range. I mean, I've never dealt with that before, but I've seen it on water happen. Look at this, that's a nice squad. Yeah, heavily outnumbered in terms of military, but obviously susceptible to spears. So he's going to have spears coming on the field soon. So he's done the right thing. He's waited till he's got a certain amount. But that's a mistake. Sending 3 over is not really going to do much against 10 chevaliers, and archers are starting to appear now. So we look at army value. Yeah, almost 3-1. Oh, the demo ship. I didn't see that one. It didn't take anyone out. No, it didn't work. So he's already spent a lot of money. He's lost all of this investment now. And look at my money. Look at that. So it's just going to be pumping chevaliers. And they're going to be rallying to here. So let's have a look around his base. So he's got this wall in. So I'm going to try and go around now and see, you know, if I can get a little raid going. Let's look at army value again. So I'm still dominating big time, but I've got to obviously address the fact that he's going to be pumping spears. But I need to use this army while I can. Disrupt, see if I can raid. Obviously unable to get in at the moment, but he's going to have to react to this, right? And there's a lot of horsemen here burning down this wall, so that's kind of buying me time. I need more fills on wood, to be honest. I've gone a bit overkill on food. So he brings his spears, I have to duck out. So if you look on the minimap here in the west, I've actually sent 5 over. 6, I put an outpost, but I'm not expecting him to be coming out looking for any raids. So anyway, I'm like, okay, let me regroup, let me wait until I've got enough. Look how terrible my wood is. This is where I made a mistake. Obviously planned for this, golden food, to pump out chevaliers, but you know, I need the wood because look, I can't build the house. I need to make archers, and I also want to put in siege engineering. So at the moment I'm a little bit stuck because I'm cav heavy and there's no way into his base, right? He's, as I said, this wood line was, I mean, he didn't even need this wall because the wood line is, he probably didn't know that, but that's fully protected. So I'm just again gonna cause a little bit of chaos and see if I can disrupt him a little bit. Let's check the army value. 2-1 now. So he's catching up, because don't forget he's got more vills. So let's have a look. I've got 39 vills. He's got 66. Wowzers. Okay, so a little fight here. I've got archers on the... I haven't got archers, sorry, this is archers. So yeah, I just have to run away. I have to just run away and kind of run around them. Now I've used these horsemen coming in to take out these archers over here, which worked out so nicely for me. These guys are just doing a ring-a-ring-a-rosy, and then now I can bring my archers and take out, or start to take out these guys as well. So he's lost a decent amount of his army here, but obviously the spears are still going to do damage, but these ones I can take care of. I've just got too much of a mass, an army mass. Let's see how much damage gets done here. So not enough. So it's gone to 3-1 because of my golden food production. I'm just pumping, running across the map. So after that fight, I'm up, and that's, you know, spears, me running into spears. So again, keeping the pressure on. I want to, you know, keep him locked in his base. You know, not going out on the map anywhere. The English can do that, right? Because of their farms. But I can't let the game continue. I don't want them to get into the Castle Age, right? I've actually gone Castle Age, and I've actually gone up with let's have a little look. Yeah, so I've gone up with, is it Angevin Empire? Yeah. So heavy spearmen, and I'm gonna be putting down barracks, a few more barracks, and sending over. Look at that, heavy spearmen, and I'm gonna put in another +1 range as well. So he comes out for another fight. Spearmen heavy. I still haven't got enough archers on the field, so I'm just gonna have to backtrack for the moment and wait till my heavy spears arrive. So I mean, I can't just keep running because I'm going to lose these archers. So in the end, I take the fight. I've got some archers in the back, and they're going to be focus firing on the spears, and he just doesn't have enough. He doesn't have enough. So archers are going to veteran, and here you go. The heavy spearman is just making the way because his archers aren't going to be able to do anything to my heavy spearman. So let's have a quick look at the army value. Let's check the map. So I'm on deer over here. I've finished this deer pack. So where are they going? So they're jumping onto the gold, and I've got berries at the back. I didn't go on the boar in the end, and I think that was just too much going on. But yeah, berries, deer, berries. So my food income is great. I don't have to do any farming transition or anything yet. And now we've got heavy spearmen arriving. Anti-cavalry specialist, high armor, countered by crossbow, so not by archers. These archers aren't going to do anything. So again, he's coming in with spears. I have to make him move out. And as I'm just running around, it's nothing fancy, and then I'm just letting my archers sort of whittle away at his spears, and then I'll go back into the fight. And look, I was able to take out his little group of archers, and then again he's back to square one. And look, I've brought some villagers over, so I'm plopping down a siege workshop, and my plan is to make trebs because I'm just not going to have enough wood to make loads and loads of siege rams. So many heavy spearmen, and I'm having to make so many houses. Okay, so he makes it to castle as well, and he goes up with White Tower. So great spot to put it in some ways, but the worst spot to put it as well, because my plan was to siege the front of his base anyway. So this is my target now. It's like, wow, army value 5-1 almost. So it's just insane the amount of gold, and once you got map control, the amount of gold and food you can get and just keep pumping out chevaliers is frightening. So again, he's trying to, I mean, this is pitiful really, but he's got the villager production, so 50 to 100. Wow. So yeah, okay, his military swag, he's got like what, 15 to my 45, but he can create a large army. Let's have a quick look in his base. Let's get rid of this stuff. I'll just quickly pause it a second. Let's go to cinematic. So yeah, he's already set himself up. So he's got his walls, he's got his defensive buildings. He puts up a few more towers actually. He's got his farming going on, but this can only last so long. Like, he's going to have to make a move out, and I think he's moving out here. So he's right. Okay, got his monastery, blacksmith and stable. So he's going to get up and running soon. With regards to, oh look, he's out on these berries. So at this stage I should have been still moving around the map a little bit. Let's carry on here. But I was just focusing on, I need the wood now. I just need the wood. So I'm back in my base doing some stuff, making sure. Yeah, 21 on wood now, so that is going to increase, and I'm going to be able to. Oh, he's making boats. Okay, so he must be on over here. Right, interesting. So this is a bit of a desperate move because it's a big risk, but he's gone for it because what else can he do? Again, I'm literally just here. You know, I could have just ended the game, but hindsight's a wonderful thing. My plan, a little bit of tunnel vision, but okay, he's getting a monk out as well. Yeah, this is great upgrades for me. So once this goes in, increase of infantry, cavalry, siege, 33%, then he's just not going to be able to respond. So he sacrifices that army. He only takes out one of my trebs. There it goes. But he's going to lose that entire army again, which he's not too worried about because he knows he can replenish quickly because his eco is double mine. But he just doesn't take out enough. He doesn't do enough damage. Once again, we're looking at a 3-to-1 advantage. You know, the only way he could really get back into this is if he starts to raid. But there's, you know, he can't send army elsewhere. He's just not gonna. He's gonna be so open to an attack, and he sees this goon squad. Right? How can he run past me? To be safe, I could have built a little wall here. Maybe lock off this wood line as well. But if I'm honest, I was just going all in at this stage. So this would have been catastrophic for him if I spotted this. But I mean, my plan's pretty much is going the way that I planned. Look at this, wowzers! What is my guy? Is he making? So he's not making the right unit, which is going to be crossbows. He's just archers. Go with his archers, and yeah, he didn't make the right one. And he's got a lot of villagers there. 14 repairing. Do they repair with wood? I think they repair with wood, which is why he's able to do it. But 14 vills, wow, that's a lot. You know, he's keeping it alive, but I've got, how many trebs have I got now? 5. So it's not going to last long, and he's going to have to come out again. He's going to have to charge. But once again, same result. The Cav, he made the wrong unit, the wrong units. But again, you know, I switched it up. I started Cav centric, and then went from Cav to infantry. So this is pretty much it. Like we've still got about another 10 minutes left in the game, but you know, it's the beginning of the end really, because I didn't rush in here. I think I'll bring these guys back. Yeah. This is pretty much going to be a push. Okay, villagers have made a little, well, not little, a large fortress here. And now a lot of his vills are going to go down. Yeah, so I've only got 2 vill kills at the moment. But that's it. Now the army's wiped out. It's just going to be running riot through his base. So he's got 125 villagers. To my 65, so he's doubling my villagers. So he's probably thinking, okay, some of them can die, no problem. This is desperation. He's just putting down towers and trying to put springles on them. He's trying to fight me with his archers. So I know I'm losing a lot, but look at that, 18 vills. I'm rallying, so I'm not rallying everyone in. I'm rallying to here. So I'll have a second wave. So I leave these guys, let them continue butchering. Oh, so I do actually send reinforcements in. Got more here. Yeah, I think he's going to take out this in the end. I didn't pay attention. I didn't actually prepare it. So focused with what's going on over here. In fact, this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to take out his treb, which I do believe I'm successful at doing. Yeah, so once I've done that, that's it. Now I'm not going to send any more troops in, I'm actually gonna just, yeah, build the army up over here. Get my eco upgrades, because food's running out. I'm probably making farms. Yeah, there you go. Farms. This is finished. I didn't clear this side of the map, remember, so I don't know what's available, but he's out here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm putting up the fortress again. I've got 5 trebs, so I'm just going to keep demolishing his buildings basically and build my army up for a final push, which we're almost there. Another 5 minutes before the end of the game. Don't know how this guy got in there, but I'm a little bit annoyed now that I'm looking at the replay that I could have literally sent a couple of knights over and literally, you know, dealt him a devastating blow. Absolutely, imagine that. All these villages. It's got like 50 villages, which is half of his count. I killed a lot, man. Let me see how many I killed. Oh, these notifications, man, they're so annoying. Let's go back here. So I army value again, 3-1. Killed a lot. This is the problem as well. Like he's squashed. He's got so many villages and he's got so much to do. Oh, what's going on here? So I do send, but then I see the tower, and I'm like, okay, the outpost. Sorry, I'm assuming it's going to have a springboard, so I just thought, don't worry about it. Let's just stick to the script. Start trebbing everything down. Like, there's no way he can recover from this. I'm at his front door, taking down his sort of main landmark. I'm taking out all of his production buildings. He's trying to rebuild over here in the corner. But look at this. Skyrocketing. Templar brother, so back to Cav. Whoops, no, that's him, sorry. My bad, sorry. I got Templar brothers coming though. And I'm mixing it up, so I'm bringing crossbows, a few more heavy spearmen, and I'm putting in upgrades as well. So his is kind of meager army that he's going to try and do something with, but it's not going to work. This kind of rate him in that respect. You know, he took a risk here and not scouting out this part of the base. That's affected me, because then I would have been able to look. I see that there's gold and whatnot, and I could have just sent a scout quickly. But it is what it is anyway. Upgrades are coming in. And it's going to be the final push. So let's get rid of the mini-map. Let's get rid of the army value. Let's go to cinematic and watch this ending. Inching closer. Another fortress. Gonna put the villagers on stone. And yeah, he's just getting... it's a slow grind, basically. Just grinding him down. 2 town centers. Nah. It doesn't work, I don't think. Well, as long as they're not left to their own devices, then it's not going to work. He's rallying vills without remembering to this line here. And they're being killed. Always these notifications, they need to put them somewhere else. They don't need to be in the middle of the screen, man. But yeah, I killed 41. Trebs are inching their way forward. To be fair, I mean, I made this a bit longer than needed to be. Should have gone on this boar. A lot of gold. Could have gone on this boar, yeah, that was a mistake, but I did actually make so I made, yeah, over here I made monastery, and I'm claiming this sacred site, and then at home there you go, another monastery and a fortress as well, because I get the like an additional gold bonus because having it kind of in the vicinity there. So making sure, just in case the game does go a little bit longer. But here's the rush. Oh, so as I rush forward, he rushes me and he makes rams. So a little bit of confusion, but I'm able to redirect my units. And yeah, pretty much going to be GG here. GG gets called. Let's have a look at the stats. Total unit count, not too crazy here, but the next two are gonna see some gaps. So way ahead villager count. Managed to kill a lot here, but he brought him back. Military count, again, I'm always above him. I kept my foot on the gas, maintained pressure throughout. Could have done better with regards to, you know, looking around his base and going for some veil kills and stuff. So I did get a bit of tunnel vision there. Killed double the amount. Largest army, massive. And yeah, so it was turned out kind of even in the end. Let's have a look at how many veils he had. He got a relic. Wow, must have been in his base. Okay, so villager high 121, and technology. Yeah, me big time. So I'll wrap it up there, and I'll see you in the next one.